The cuisine of Boca del Rio is characterized by its seafood-based dish, especially seafood stuffed fillet, considered a local specialty. Also typical are rice a la tumbada, crab chilpachole, and various fish preparations. Typical dish from Boca del Rio: seafood stuffed fillet, fish fillet stuffed with a mixture of seafood, vegetables, and special sauce. Rice a la tumbada, rice with seafood cooked and special pot. Crab chilpachole, broth made with chilpaya chili, tomato, and crab. Stuffed crabs, crab stuffed with a mixture of ingredients and cooked in the oven or on the grill. Dessert and drinks. Torito de cacahuate, a drink made from peanuts and liquor. Agua de guanábana, a soft drink made from soursop. Café de la parroquia, traditional coffee from the region. In addition to these dishes, the gastronomy of Boca del Rio includes a variety of fruits and vegetables from the region, which are used in the preparation of various recipes. In Boca del Rio, the Santa Ana festival celebrated every July is one of the most important traditions. During this festival, a new Guinness record is set for the largest seafood stuffed steak. Activities also include swimming, regattas, cast the new throwing, boat race, and sack race. In Boca del Rio, the Day of the Dead is also celebrated with altars in the public place and mass in the church and cemetery. The most common educational levels among the population are vehicle degrees, high schools, and secondary schools. The municipality has an educational system that includes preschools, primary schools, secondary schools, high schools, and job training schools. Daily life in Boca del Rio is characterized by a relaxed and tranquil atmosphere, which a slower pace than in larger cities. Day-to-day life is lived with the Siberian traditional music, such as huapango, cinnamon lace coffee, and tropical atmosphere that invites calm. The city offers a variety of activities from beach walks to nightlife, festivals, sporting events, and diverse gastronomic offering.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'm going to talk about three topics specifically in my part of the presentation. One of my first things or landmarks, if you want to say it like that I'm going to talk in this presentation is El Malecón. Uh, the Malecón is a landmark, very specific landmark of representative landmark of Veracruz. There is a big landmark because there is you can say where the ships stay to move the materials, all the stuff abroad the sea, and this is very important for Veracruz. Actually, this landmark was being existed from like 19th in the early 1930. There is it's very similar. It's a big walking street. You can say walking street, but in this place you can see the sea, obviously, because it's where the ships abroad, so you can see all the stuff, all the rocks, all the sand, all the beaches. They are very beautiful. Is they have a length of 9.2 kilometers of length. It's very big. If you want to walk all this street if you can say that. Maybe you can take like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, maybe. It's very beautiful because you can see in the presentation three pictures. The first one when was earliest of the Malecón. Next one is one of the specific things that I say, like where all the ships park and where all the ships stay waiting for the materials to move abroad the sea. And finally, view, a sky view of where is the most important part of the Malecón. That is the specific thing where is the more hotels, the more popular zone because not all the Malecón is very popular. There are specific things. There are more people. There are more beaches. There are more a lot of playgrounds. There are actually a lot of playgrounds in these places. The second part of the presentation is a popular restaurants here in Veracruz. All my partner talk about some of the favorite foods of the place, or some emblematic foods from here. But where I can find this food can be find in a lot of restaurants. Like one of the first restaurants is La Parroquia. There is actually a very popular restaurant actually because the La Parroquia is a restaurant, a breakfast restaurant actually, and also meal, but a specific breakfast restaurant where you can find empanadas, picadas, all these things that are very of Veracruz. They are very specific of Veracruz. They have or his own um, dishes, their special dishes, but with all the stuff that we love of Veracruz, like empanadas, picadas, soups, and all things. Also, one of the most important things of Veracruz are the fishes, the shrimp, and all this kind of food. And this is the other restaurant called Villarrica. Villarrica is a restaurant very popular and also a little bit expensive, if you can say that. It's a little bit expensive because there is also a very exclusive restaurant because it's a very big restaurant actually, but the restaurant have a view of the sea, of the beach, of a beautiful, very beautiful beach actually, and you can see a lot of other things, and the food specifically cook that they cook in Villarrica is a shrimp, soups of shrimp, fishes, there is a lot of more specific dishes that my partner talked about in the earliest presentation, but you can find these specific dishes in Villarrica. There is, you can say it's a night restaurant because they open really, really late, but it's a much more a meal dinner restaurant because they usually open like when is the where is the sun when the sun is rising, so you can see the night, and there's a very beautiful view of the beach because there's a clean beach, so you can see and you can stay a lot of things right there because there is a playground for the kids. It's a very big place and very beautiful. And next one, the two next ones are popular restaurants. There are can be a mid-tier restaurants of these two restaurants. For example, Los Farolitos. Los Farolitos is a very good restaurant actually. It's very cheap. It's cheaper actually than the Parroquia, and it's had kind of the same food but in bigger sizes actually. It's like a same of Parroquia but cheaper and a bigger size. Yes, it's a kind of different, but because they are different because they serve different things. Los favoritos serve specific things like uh, empanadas and picadas, and can also be found of meals, important meals like steak, like French fries, like also fish, and it's like a lot of other or things. It is it's like a big place when you can eat whatever you want and whatever you want to eat. So this is a very popular restaurant. Also, one of my favorite last restaurant is La Cevicheria. There is also a restaurant kind of Villarrica, but more specific, more cheaper. They sell the same things, and they also can be very good. But it's like Villarrica. They also have a beach view, but it's more cheaper if you don't want to spend a lot of money. And finally, the nightlife. The nightlife in Veracruz, if you are a young person like me, like you are a young adult, a teenager, early 18s, you can go to a PH or PH in Spanish, and where it's like a bar when you can dance, you can drink a lot of things with other similar of you, like early adults, teenagers, older teenagers, when you can find a lot of good things, but it's more for younger people, not for all your family or all the people. If you want to have a good time with all your family and for all people, you can go to the downtown. Actually, the downtown here is very bright and very always light because there are a lot of restaurants, and in the downtown we have this park called uh, Zócalo that where you can stay, and there are always a lot of restaurants with a lot of dinners and a lot of drinks and a lot of this all big chairs and tables where you can eat. And this is a place for all the family if you want to take a place with your older family and eat, have a great time, hear music from here, and also have a nice night. Finally, La Palapa and Pleamar, they are like bars, but more familiar if you want to have a normal evening with your friends, with your friends or with your couple. You can go there and have a nice, really nice time. If you want to have a dinner, a more careful dinner with specific chefs and other things, there are a lot of different things in Veracruz to have nightlife when you can find a lot of different things for all the age and for all the people, from single people, for family people, and from teenagers and early adults things. And that's all for my part. Thank you.